Deep in the remote high desert of Utah lies Blind Frog Ranch, a sprawling property shrouded in mystery and controversy. For years, it has been the subject of treasure hunting lore, paranormal speculation, and now, a high-stakes legal battle that threatens to unravel the very ownership of the land. The latest developments in the Blind Frog Ranch lawsuit have captivated audiences far beyond the show's fanbase, raising urgent questions about property rights, environmental protection, and the blurred lines between reality television and real-world consequences. The heart of the conflict: who really owns Blind Frog Ranch? At the center of the storm is Duane Ollinger, the charismatic figurehead of mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, the Discovery Channel series that brought the ranch into the national spotlight. Ollinger has long presented himself as the sole proprietor of the property, orchestrating elaborate excavations in search of lost Aztec gold, underground caverns, and other fabled treasures. But legal documents tell a different story. County records list the ranch under Ollinger Duane ETAL, a crucial distinction that suggests shared ownership. The term ETAL, short for Et alii, meaning and others, implies that additional unnamed parties hold legal stakes in the land. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the case, as it challenges Ollinger's authority to unilaterally approve mining, drilling, and other high-impact activities on the property. Legal experts speculate that these silent partners could be family members, investors, or even former business associates who have remained in the shadows, until now. If the court determines that Ollinger acted without their consent, his legal exposure could expand dramatically. Worse still, if past land transfers were improperly documented, the entire foundation of his claim to the ranch could crumble. Illegal mining, a serious legal threat. Among the most damning allegations against Ollinger is that he engaged in large-scale, unpermitted mining operations, using heavy machinery, explosives, and excavation techniques without the necessary state or federal approvals. Investigators who visited the site reported disturbed terrain, blasted rock formations, and deep pits, all hallmarks of industrial mining activity. Mining without proper permits is not a minor infraction. It is a serious violation of federal and state regulations designed to protect both landowners and the environment. If proven, Ollinger could face substantial fines, civil penalties, or even criminal charges. Authorities are now combing through records to determine whether permit applications were ever filed, or if they were deliberately ignored. Environmental fallout: a fragile ecosystem at risk. The legal battle has drawn the attention of environmental groups, who argue that Blind Frog Ranch sits atop a delicate and ecologically sensitive region. Conservationists warn that unregulated digging could have catastrophic consequences, including contamination of underground aquifers, which supply water to local communities and wildlife, destruction of unique geological formations that have taken millennia to form, disruption of habitats for protected species, potentially violating the Endangered Species Act. Soil and water samples collected from the site are currently undergoing laboratory analysis. If tests reveal chemical pollutants or evidence of irreversible ecological damage, the ranch's owners, whoever they may be, could face additional lawsuits from environmental agencies and advocacy groups. The court steps in. A temporary injunction halts all excavation. Recognizing the potential for further harm, a judge has issued a temporary injunction, effectively freezing all digging and mining activities at Blind Frog Ranch until the lawsuit is resolved. The order cites two primary concerns: unresolved ownership disputes. Without clear title, no single individual can legally authorize destructive land use. Environmental risks. Continued excavation could cause irreparable damage before the full extent of violations is known. The injunction is a major blow to Ollinger and his team, who have built their entire operation around the premise of uncovering hidden treasures beneath the ranch. Now, they must wait for the court's decision before any further exploration can proceed. The role of reality TV. Did the show make matters worse? Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch transformed the property from an obscure desert outpost into a pop culture phenomenon. But the show's dramatic reenactments, cryptic clues, and high-energy treasure hunts may have also accelerated legal scrutiny. Critics argue that the series blurred the line between entertainment and reality, potentially encouraging reckless behavior in the name of ratings. Legal teams are reportedly dissecting episodes frame by frame, searching for footage that could serve as evidence of unauthorized digging or environmental violations. Additionally, neighboring landowners have filed complaints, alleging that the show misrepresented property boundaries and trespassed on their land. Some Native American groups have also voiced concerns, claiming that certain areas of the ranch hold cultural and spiritual significance, and that excavation could desecrate sacred ground. A growing web of lawsuits. The ownership dispute is just one facet of a much larger legal quagmire. Blind Frog Ranch is now entangled in multiple lawsuits, including trespassing claims from adjacent property owners, allegations of water contamination from nearby residents who report strange odors and discolored streams, defamation suits from individuals who believe the show portrayed them unfairly. If federal agencies determine that the ranch's activities violated environmental or cultural preservation laws, the case could escalate into a national controversy, drawing in agencies like the EPA or the Bureau of Land Management. What comes next? The future of Blind Frog Ranch hangs in the balance. Key questions remain unanswered. Who are the mysterious co-owners listed under ETAL? Will Ollinger be held personally liable for unauthorized mining? How severe is the environmental damage, and who will pay for restoration? As the court hearings unfold, new revelations are expected to emerge, potentially reshaping public perception of the ranch and its enigmatic owner. One thing is certain, the legal drama behind mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is far more complex and consequential than anything captured on camera. For now, the land lies quiet, its secrets still buried, as judges, lawyers, and investigators determine its fate. Whether it will ever return to its treasure-hunting roots, or become a cautionary tale about the perils of unchecked ambition, remains to be seen. The mystery, it seems, is far from over. Despite ongoing legal battles surrounding the Utah property, Discovery Channel's Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch has returned for its 5th season, premiering new episodes on June 18th. The controversial reality series continues documenting Duane Ollinger and his team's treasure-hunting exploits even as their real-world excavation activities remain at the center of a heated lawsuit. Treasure hunting persists amid legal uncertainty. According to Warner Brothers' official description, the latest season follows the team as they continue their excavation efforts, undeterred by the pending lawsuit. The premiere episode features diver Chad Ollinger venturing into submerged caverns, where he reportedly uncovers ancient artifacts and a possible passage leading to the fabled keyhole chamber. Meanwhile, geologist Eric Drummond returns with new strategies for drilling near a mysterious meteorite embedded on the ranch. But not all developments are welcome. The season synopsis hints at escalating tensions, including a midnight intruder who disrupts operations, along with references to deadly radioactive discoveries, volatile elements, and even secret government operations, elements that may parallel the real-life legal drama unfolding behind the scenes. While the show dramatizes the team's quest for hidden treasure, environmental activists warn that the actual excavations pose serious risks. Unregulated digging, they argue, could contaminate groundwater and disrupt fragile desert ecosystems, concerns that have only intensified as the lawsuit progresses. The legal battle has already led to significant consequences. A temporary injunction, issued by the court, currently prohibits further excavation while the case is under review. Access to the ranch has been restricted, and some court documents remain sealed, leaving many questions unanswered. If found guilty of violating mining or environmental regulations, Duane Ollinger could face substantial fines or even criminal charges. The ranch's notoriety, fueled by the show's popularity, has also attracted legal challenges from neighboring landowners. Some allege trespassing, while others claim their property has been adversely affected by the ranch's activities. These additional lawsuits have further entangled the case, making it one of the most complex land disputes in recent Utah history. What's next for Blind Frog Ranch? As Season 5 unfolds on screen, the real-life legal drama continues in court. Will the Ollinger team's discoveries bolster their case, or will mounting legal pressures force them to abandon their treasure hunt for good? With environmental risks, government scrutiny, and neighbor disputes all in play, the future of Blind Frog Ranch remains as uncertain as the mysteries buried beneath it. For now, fans of the show can still follow the action on Discovery Channel, but whether the real-life story ends in triumph or legal defeat is a question only the courts can answer.